Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. I'm going to bring a cartomancy reading for the end of May 2025. I'm so excited for it. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon or Risings too. And what is in store for you for the end of May 2025? I'm so excited to see. With also now we have the North Node in Pisces and also like a last degree of Saturn. Let's see what is in store for you for the end of May 2025. We are going to have a glimpse of this end month. So let's look at now our cards. What do we have? Please keep in mind we are performing general readings, so they may or may not resonate with everyone watching. That's why please check your other rising sign, especially if that also works for you. So we have a 5-card spread, and we are going to now see what they try to communicate to us. I actually use this deck as not a lot of times, but I use this deck as a clarification deck. I think this is the only time now I'm using the deck solely, and I'm gonna honor it because I think it is really offering a rich cartomancy experience. So I'm really happy to read with this deck. So I'm seeing here some journey which is likely to unlock, and it's mirroring the bear here. There is a very strong person, it seems, there, a powerful one. Or this is what you become. You start as a fish and come out as a bear. So what do we have? Yes, there are lots of emotions there. We have the moon. There is a communication element, obviously, with the birds. Of course, the quality of the communication may change accordingly. We have some challenges there. But yeah, I mean, this is, to me, sometimes feels like the strength card in tarot. You know, where you end up is a nice place, but you know how the road looks until that point. I think there is a realization of an opportunity here, which is waiting to unlock its maybe a potential. There is a you're gonna unlock a door. Maybe there is a two route. Maybe what you have been like sensing all this time. Actually, it's true. It's real. It's right in front of you, okay? And you have been like here handed something, a key. So this opens, but of course it also locks, right? So there is an access, but if you want, you can also lock it. But you are given this access to something which is strong, it seems, and it's like you are saying this a yes. Can you like second guess it? Yes, you can, but no more, I think, after this reading, because I think if you recognize a moment like that, you may definitely understand that it's a threshold for you. But there is this classical Piscean element, which is like, okay, I have these emotions, but you know, what is emotion, what is illusion? It's like this classical Piscean test. Of course, the moon brings a lot of things, especially, right, sensitivity. It brings a lot of creativity. It it brings intuition, and sometimes that very vague feelings which is hard to name. But it also brings the confusion, it also brings the projection, it also brings the distortion, right? So your challenge here in the challenge position is the moon, which means that then there is feeling, yes, and what is it? But what is also fear here? So something in between feeling and fear. This is what I sense. The emotions can be full, your heart can be full, but can you really trust its reflection? Then what happens? What can really help you? The birds. So the chatter around, or actually that gossips, that sharing with others. Remember, from an anthropological sense, cultural, from a sense of cultural anthropology, actually, the gossip in the village or in the town is actually a survival mechanism, right? So here, actually, your what can really be friend to you, what you can use as a tool is dialogue, is even it has this small gossips or this sharing or like mirroring with others, right? And it's okay if you let your thoughts out, because they're gonna become clear, Pisces. So you can hear, for instance, enter a meaningful conversation with a person, and you can see if this is like the you know, is the reflection of my mind, you know, my thoughts, how it mirrors in the other person. So you can pierce through that moon foggy thing, right? So a conversation can be nice, to have some clarity, nice, some idea exchange in the form of maybe mini gossips can be okay. A connection with a person who can really understand your frequency, even a small talk, you know, if they can understand from your frequency, it can be a mirror which can actually ground what you have been like feeling from the beginning. So you can go for that dialogue, you can go for that conversation. This is going to eliminate the doubt that moon gives you. But what this causes? So now we come to the turning point here, the whip. Now this is but this is road in this deck, but in the Lenormards that I often more familiar, actually it's the whip, but in this deck it's the road. This is your reckoning point, because okay, you have done the work here, but now this can be a particular karmic tension that you may see and face on the road. It may bring some conflict. You may see it like, oh my God, this is some kind of a repetition. This can be, if you don't let your mind out enough here, this may turn to also like a warning of self-punishment and overthinking. But I think better it is like to be external, because you're gonna come out strong from that. You may witness some power struggles, some arguments, but you know, for Piscean energy, this type of cycles can be, it hurts in any way, but sometimes you may ask yourself why I am still in it, you know. Why I'm here, why I have to go through this. And you know, in the process it may be quite, honestly, it may be quite painful, but it's going to be very liberating. Okay, it's going to be very liberating, because this is like the key has in the beginning, it tells you that you don't have to stay trapped in this. Okay, this is for you to liberate from this particular energy. And some Piscean people, it's like a proof. You prove yourself. Like there can be also a powerful person that you can go under their protection, by the way, because this is also how you survive, through the protection of another person, through maybe you reclaim your position in the in your story, and you become like the protector of something, like the patron of, you know, they say, you finally become maybe the protector of yourself. And this can be as much of hurting, but the this bear energy is like, you are no more fragile here. You are no more fragile. You seem to be very focused and going for the salmons in the river, right? Very resilient. I see you being very resilient and calm in your power, Pisces. But frankly, this can be literally a support from someone. Like you finally meet with your ally, and sometimes, you know, the protector of we become our own protector in our personal stories is such a interesting unfolding, that it's that finally that part of you like wake up and you start to protect your heart like fearlessly. And this can be sometimes in the form of unlocking the key, like your own deep emotional truth, and you pull it among among a lot of illusionary things. You didn't let the illusion to pull you under, like this moon energy. Obviously, letting your thoughts fly, finding your voice will be very important. Yes, this part, I don't like it, but I have to say it. Confronting with the pain that repeats, and to break this pain's rhythm will be very important. And you are going to come very strong, I think, to the other side. So I think I would say this some type of emotional breakthrough for you. And sometimes things that seem to be so rational, but actually it first needs to happen in your heart, you know. Something needs to feel heavy first before like leaking in the mind. So you're gonna speak your truth. You're gonna break some type of silence, and you're gonna, I think, rise in your power. This is how I read it. I think your tool with the birth energy, concentrate on that conversation. You know, concentrate on that conversation. What kind of a conversation you can make there? What kind of a dialogue, connection, like mental release can go there? This can be important. Sometimes bird's energy can talk with this emotional charge. Can be sometimes a two-way communication, like a message or verbal. But here you are definitely seeking your external reflection. Find it, and you're gonna break the cycle and come to the other side, I think. And you know, sometimes even, I mean, if I would, for instance, read it actually for a sign, a mercurial sign like Virgo, yeah, the dialogue, the conversation, element, maybe I would more speak about it, but in the Piscean realm, I think the communication, the conversation can be also some type of a spiritual download, like a conversation with also your subconscious, taking the power of the moon, like that can be like that mirror moment, also with someone who gets it, of course, right? So what is going to be this conversation about? Keep an eye and ear on that, or just your psychic senses, Pisces. This is the, because this is the getaway, okay? And you know, in the getaways, you may feel like, now I finally understand, or oh, I knew it, but hearing it out loud now confirms everything, right? This type of thing. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you find your reading insightful. You can always find me in my live streams to ask your personal questions. If you are first time in my channel, check the description box below to see how things also work in Tarot Solar Sun Studio. And I'm excited for the next readings. By the way, for those who haven't watched yet, there is also a Twin Flame and Soulmate connection reading for May. So if you are also feel like watching it, or if you are in this type of energy right now, it's also available in the channel. Thank you so much, Pisces. Take good care, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.